Hey guys, it's me, PinkRumTumTum. This time with some other content than the usual. As you might have noticed, because there was no intro. And you can see GIMP is opened. And you probably read the video title, so that I imagine was a giveaway anyway. So, my buddy, Ultimate Despair, is playing another season of Pokemon Infinite Fusions. And we were just like talking about it and stuff. I figured, he wants to have some fusions which aren't drawn yet by the game, especially with Froakie, since he took Froakie and Froakie's pretty new in the game. And then I drew him something, and I thought it's quite fun. Let's do it again. So he requested a Pokemon fusion pair. Namely Lairon and Pidgeot, which I will, in this video, will try to fuse. Not outline. So I'm pulling the pictures from the internet, which I know copyright and stuff, but it's for personal use, so I hope it's all right. I'm not distributing it whatsoever, except to Ultimate Despair. Okay, we've got Pidgeot and Lairon here. That worked just fine. Not. I don't even know if I'm leaving my voice in the commentating in. Might just, depending on how long I'll take, I might just speed it up or whatever. But, so my idea is, let's look at Lairon, or let's look at Pidgeot. So I want to keep this as a base, as the body. And from Lairon, I want to have the head shape and the spikes he has, or she, on the back. And take the steel theme over to Pidgeot. I hope in the end it won't look too much like Skarmory, but I guess we'll see. So first of all, let's mirror you. And let's see what I can do. Yeah. That just works always so fine. No. Oh, yeah, by the way, this is in German because I live in Germany. Big surprise. Maybe I don't really know if that's the right body for Pidgeot. Something more like the angle is from below. Maybe an angle from where you can see it from above would be better. I do wonder. Or while it's standing. Like I want to be able to see its back to see the spikes, but I think I can edit them in with Lairon. Yeah, that should be possible. Okay, let's see. Where do we start? Blue eyes, the head. Let's start with the head. it doesn't have... It does not have to be perfect. All right. Because I can do a lot. After that. Lairon copy here. Let's transform that. Now, do I want to have a one-to-one copy? Or do I just want it to look like it? I need to turn that a little bit. Maybe have it have the beak. Yeah, the beak could do it. Okay. So I need to turn you a little bit. So from the perspective, Pidgeot is looking more to the side and you're looking more into the camera, so to say, which means I need to turn you. Now, can I do this? That... No. Yeah. Actually, quite the opposite. I wanted the other way around. Go back. 20. This is supposed to go back. Yeah, more like something like this. Yeah. Hey guys, I'm a great artist. I take art which has already been made and I just use transformation tools to make it different. Oh well, it's just for funs. Oh. I might need to redraw that to become sharper. I don't like how it's washed out like that. Let's try that. Try the transformation again, and this time with the with the big one, so it doesn't get washed out as much. I hope. Here and here. Hope that fits the perspective. Now scale that down. Like so. All right. Let's take a look at Lairon. Yeah, that's your foot. Nope. So your foot needs to get out of there. We don't need your foot. The tooth, however, is part of your face. And it's gone. Let's try this again. Okay. Yeah, I guess I can do some stuff here. That away. That part, I don't know. more than not, I'm also very interested in the beak, which I want Lairon to have. Good. Transformation. I need that to be bigger. Turn that a little bit. Well, let's have it like, yeah, like so. More transformed like that. There you go, a little down. There we go. And I think that does it. Good. Now, coloring. I want the beak to have the same kind of gray here. So let's do that. The beak, there we go. You please become the same kind of gray. All right. I need the darker type of gray for here. There we go. And now, oh, I need, let's have the very light type of gray from here. Go there. Perfect. And now I need the finger to smudge all of that. I should take the pink out, however, first. Let's once again have a little higher. Little higher. Little higher. Little higher. Little higher. Let's start with that one. Dark one again. There we go. That's the light one. There we go. And now, is that the dark one or is that the light one? I don't know. Actually, a little less now. Let's make it something like this color. Yeah, I think as a step color, that's good, good. The little pink spots will be toughened out now. There we go. Smudge it. Smudge it all. I will redraw the edges anyway, so it's fine. So the pink will get out. Furthermore, nope. Yes. Go like so. Remove it. Then the perfect. Perfect. Yeah, your teeth aren't visible anymore, but that's all right. That's all right. Radio. Let's get you. That was too much. I could just select it and rub away at it, but I don't know. It works this way too, so I'm not too. No, that was the wrong tool. I see. That was also a little bit hard. and big. Yeah. With that, the beak looks a little small, doesn't it? Let's actually extend it. There's a picture of Pidgeot. There we go. Let's see. Let's. Yeah, that. I would go to here. Like so. Take this. So. And like that. Go here. Rightio. Now let's draw a tiny little black line around it, just so I don't forget in the end. I know doing it by hand is not the smartest way of doing it. But I'm too lazy. Like I could now go select it and yeah. I know how to do that. I just choose not to. No, that's actually the wrong kind. Oh, I need a. I don't. Let's keep it gray, but a darker type of gray. More like so. And separate you as well. Like this. Like that. And with that, we have a beak. And a new head for Pidgeot. Oh. Yeah, I'm also I have a drawing pad. I don't have it connected, so I'm drawing it with mouse, as you can probably see. No, the line is too thick. That's horrible. Whatever I did there. Let's draw that part. Draw that part. Draw that part. Draw that part. And now, I actually need you to go something like this. There we go. And this needs to be smudged. This needs to be gone with a little bit bigger of a smudge. Smudge, 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 smudge. Good. Having it like that. Okay. Rightio. We have something that looks like a head. Next thing I want to have from Lairon is the back spikes on Pidgeot. And then I think I only want the coloring to change, so I think that's gonna be easier than the Froakie Turtwig fusion I did. That took a long time for me to figure out what to do there. Copy that and bring it in. Now, no. I hate that it does that all the time. It's almost of its belonging like that. Let's try that. So, yeah, let's try that. Then, have you gone for a little second? This time I'm doing it that way. Because the wing, you're supposed to see the wing. I think that's fine. Good. Move you a little down. You're supposed to see the wing, but not necessarily the back. So, where's the back? Oh no, did I whoopsie it? Stay. Ah, no. Where did it go? Yeah, I actually wanted to keep that. Thank you very much. And now let's select the wing again. As you can see, I'm not a professional. I'm just doing it. I'm just winging it. You go down there. I did it. I way overdid it. Hey. Hmm. Hmm. No, I'm actually not quite happy. But I know how to fix it. I know how to fix just that. We'll just take out one of the back, I don't know, spikes, plates. Let's call them spikes. Just take one of them. And Frankenstein them somewhere else. Rightio. No. Come smaller. You supposed to go somewhere like here. Yes, but yeah, more like this. You're supposed to go behind the head. Yeah, like that. And I supposed to go like that, but in fact, no. Yeah. Which layer is the... Okay, you need to be below that. Below, yeah, like that. There we go. That's what I wanted. Now. Have that one. Get rid of that's part of the head in the original drawing. Like so. There we go. Okay, I need to fill in that gap, but I will. Do I want any other features of Lairon? Actually, so wait a second. Let me look something up real quick. My buddy wrote to me. Pidgeot body. So yeah, I think that's fine. Pidgeot body and the head like that. Or do I want to change the feet? Sounds like work. Okay, let's see. The feet. How would I even do that? I think I have an idea. Cut you out, or well, not cutting out, but like so. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. There we go. There we go. Yep. That's good enough for now. Ew. No. Where's the undo button? There we go. Just wanted to undo the selection, not undo the transformation. There we go. Radio. Same thing again. This foot. Copy. No. Yes, like this. Okay. Let's move a little more like that. There we go. We need to finish the foot, which I am able to do. I am confident to do that. Well, the foot, the claw. And we need some black. There we go. Okay. Cutting out the unnecessary. And we have something that looks like a foot. Speaking of which, you don't need these anymore. And in fact, you don't need this one anymore either. So let me grab this. I know, you're screaming, ah, how can you do this? Cannot just take color and mix it like that. There are standards and procedures to... Like I said, I'm not an expert here. I'm figuring stuff out on my own. And there's always a smudge tool. Let's give you beak, left foot, right. Oh. Speaking of that foot does not look right now that I'm seeing it. I think overall it needs to be more turned. Like here. Now that one looks wrong. Yeah, there is something wrong with this foot. I can tell. Yeah, do I want to move the object in the other layer, or do I want to move the foot, which is the layer I have selected? Come on, don't be like that. Okay, looks a little bit better. Of course, the edges are missing, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay, now I want to recolor Pidgeot now. So the below gets the below color of Lairon, which is I've decided for this kind of gray. Well, that's good that it selected all of that. Mm, 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 no, no, no. So I need a lighter gray. This is a lighter gray. Put that down again. Yeah, that's what I would be going for. Yeah, no, and that can be. That's fine. That's fine. It's gonna be compromised anyway. When I'm transforming it into more pixely art. Was there another very light variant? Yeah, the edges. Nope. Oh, there we go. Like 15. Now, I'll just paint it over like this. Okay, dokie. Now a little darker. Like that. Pidgeot. Like this. And I know there's now very little, how you call it, static and stuff in there. But it's gonna be fine. You just gotta believe me. That in the end it's gonna be fine. That's at least what I'm telling to myself. in hopes it doesn't turn out horrible. Which I'm sure it won't. Good. That has to be enough. Didn't I select that as well? There we go. Okay. Oh, and obviously, well, let's start with the tips and move on to darker areas down there. There we go. Like so. Pop-pum, pop-pum, pop-pum. Little bit of fudging. A little bit of fudging. So, yeah. Oops, that was too much. Nah. I might be better here without fudging, but with the actual drawing. So. Hmm. Oops. No. That's why you need to make breaks in between. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be downsized anyway. So, fine. It's fine. Hmm. Hmm. Smooch. Nope. gonna be fine. Because I've got a plan. Speaking of plan, do I keep the red? I think I do keep the red. Yeah, let's keep it. You don't have any other colors? No. Good. Good, 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 good. We take the white. And select everything brown. To quote a famous German music artist, it's the brown picks the frown. Yeah, that's all that I wanted to say to you on this lovely Sunday. There we go. Yeah. Yoo-hoo. Way too big. Well, I'll redraw that anyway. Now I need you to be a darker variant of that. Something like this. Yeah, it's dark enough. Now, no. And in fact, I even need to redraw the neck. Where's my smudge tool? There we go. Got a little fat. Yeah, it's gotten a real fat. Got a real chubby. Can I do something about that? I'd go like this. That would interfere with the foot. Yeah, like that. Okay. Um. And by like 2 pixels. Complete blackness. I said blackness. Okay, 2 pixels was way too much. Okay, why does that not work? Why can't I not draw anymore? Can I draw now? Thank you. Oh, I missed some spots apparently. Whatever I did there, let's get rid of it. Now, some more black, please. Wrong layer. This once again does not have to be perfect. Lairon. Should have taken an extra layer actually. Not too late. It is not too late for that. Some of the blacks in. Yeah. Yeah, that was just bad. I need my drawing pad. There we go. Drawing the lines. Effing it up. That's still alive. There we go. You get more black. You. And you. Modified. Yeah. That's pretty okay. I need to do that with the smudge again. That's too. Yeah, like so. Go back to that layer, go back to 1. Draw that foot again, which it won't do. Oh, because I'm in fudge mode. Hmm. There we go. I think that's fine. Looks interesting. Now let's see the real Lairon. Yeah, your neck looks a little weird. So it either has to become white or gray. So I'm choosing white. Okay. I think that's all right. Good. Then next thing. Hopefully, yeah, you don't see that, which is perfect. Need to have a little. So if you haven't seen it, that's my Froakie sprite. I just needed to know the size. Is it 380 by 380? Nope. Wasn't there a way? No. Give me a second. I'm sorry. There we go. Why the... What the... Why the... What the... Why is it doing it this way? There we go. Go away. New. 288. 288. And then a third of that. New. Tap. Tap. Delete. Delete. And delete. And delete. Yeah, only problem is I wanted to have an alpha channel. Like so. Thank you. Filter. Where was it? No. No. Colors, 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 colors. There. Which one was it? No, not that one. No. Colors. No, not what I wanted. Yeah. Nope. definitely not what I wanted. Color. Where is it? There we go. That's the one. Eight. 16. 12. Well, I guess I gotta figure it out somewhen. But hmm. You. No. No interpolation, please. Maybe a little interpolation. Which one was the right one? Well, it's a little bit smudgy. We can try out some more things. What does a cubic interpolation do? Eh. It's not Turtwig or Frogwig kind of awesome, but I can deal with it. You go like here, here, go like here, and here. Delete. There we go. No. There we go. That's the one. That's the problem of having too much colors, I think. And having too fine detail. I'm somehow still not very happy with that. Let me try something different. Da 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 da. Nah, it doesn't look much different, so let's keep on going. Could also turn you into a... Let's redo all of that. Get rid of that. Get the pencil. Get some black in. Hand drawing it. This one. Huh. Still not as happy as with the Froakie one, to be honest. The conversion didn't go as smooth with that one. Maybe this one had too much details. Hmm. The shame. The shame. But oh well. Sometimes it doesn't always turn out to be good. Gives me opportunities with the beak though, to make that better. The eye looks horrible. Let's redo that. Hmm. What else am I missing? Just the eye, I think. No, you need to have a one, and you have to need. You have to just the eye now. Darker. Yeah, like so. Now looking at it, it doesn't look that bad anymore. What I'm saying to myself. Oh well. New 8 by 288. Scale that back up. And there we go. And speaking of scaling, no cubic interpolation whatsoever. Delete. Have you scaled up? Like so. There we go. Lairon Pidgeot Fusion. Well, to be honest, didn't turn out quite as well as I have hoped. But I think it's enough, maybe? Let's... well, that's... that my body has to decide that. Well, it was a try. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy watching this little create art. In the links below, I will have linked the original, where I've got the original 2 drawings of the Pokemon. I think they were from the Pokemon wiki, but I'm not too sure. If you want to see more like that, please like and subscribe. If you have any tips for me to draw, I know I could read a I could read a effing book, or read it up in the internet. But if you were able to manage to watch the entire thing with my bad techniques and want to help me, you may also post or write me in the comments how I could improve upon myself for future reference. Once again, my name was PingRumTumTum. Thank you everybody for watching, and see you in the next time. Goodbye!